Good morning, everybody. We've got looking at the weekly gold chart, and as you can see, last week we did not have a great week in gold at all. Now, most of the downside happened on Friday. If we take a look at the week before, it made new yearly highs of 1349 and then just died. On that week, we closed lower. That was the clue, I suppose, of what gold was going to do last week. Now, for most of the week, it did behave itself. It was like up and down. But those reversal days, reversal weeks that we see always lead us to a clue. And if you look at the weekly chart, you can see that we were overbought, and we were. Where do we go from now? Gold is trading currently at 12.91. We had lows last week of 12.90. I can't see any reason, unless we go back above 13.04, that gold won't trade a little bit lower. Now, if we look at the daily chart, you can see it's a little bit overcooked on the downside, but we're still not turning. We'll take a look at that in a minute. But you know, with gold, it can be it's a bit of an animal. You know, it sort of doesn't do a lot, and then when it moves, it can really take you by surprise. Which is why I've always said, you know, we keep very, very tight stops in gold when we're trading it, because it's very unpredictable. It's predictable when it starts to make a move, but you know, when it doesn't and it goes in not your favour, then that's why you have to, and we did say, no, breaks through 1306, we don't want to be knowing it, we're not interested. Okay, so where do we go from here? Looking at the weekly charts, you can see the indicators here have just turned lower and they're still falling. Your RSI is falling also. If we look at the weekly rate of change, that's just about hit the zero line. Okay, so now let's take a look at the daily chart. Now we can obviously get rid of our pitchfork, because that doesn't apply anymore. We are really looking under pressure in gold from the daily charts. We do have a lot of support coming in here between 12.75 and 12.71. That's the key today, for the rest of the week really. Now 12.88, as we know, 12.88.86 has been a level in gold for quite some time. There is no reason to suppose that is not going to carry on to be the case. So if we do break that 12.88.86 area, straight away in your heads you've got that 12.75.71. Now the monthly pivot is at 13.20, no surprise there. The weekly is at 13.04, and that's quite significant. Now our S1 on the weekly is coming in at 12.77, okay, and our S2 on the dailies is coming in at 12.74. So there's quite a lot of reasons why that is going to be a good support area. Also, if you have a look, you can see that we are becoming oversold on the daily charts. At the moment, there is no reason to suppose that we are going to see a turn, but what we would be looking for is if it does begin to turn in that 75-71 region, we want to be there and we want to catch it. We expect it then to bounce from there. I can't see any reason why it would have. It's quite a good support area, and that really is it. It is going to be looking at the levels, I'm afraid, on gold, and these are the only ones that I can pick out, apart from they've already broken, but those are the ones that I can pick out that should be able to see you through for the rest of the week. Good luck, and I will catch